Alright, good day, fight fans. We're here with a friend of our show, Phillipe, the Filipino Assassin Nover. Phillipe, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. I'm doing really good.
Oh, that's good to hear. So, how's your training been?
Training's been really just awesome. I'm training like usual, training a lot, getting some good work in, linking up with some new people, and it's lots of progress. I think my game is has seen improvements, and I'm really looking forward to the 6th.
Awesome. What particular part of your game that you been working on lately?
I've been doing pretty much everything. I've been working on my wrestling a lot because I feel like that's one of my weaknesses. So I recently linked up with Dave Esposito, who's also going to be in my corner. He's a new element to my team, and I've been training with him 3-4 times a week, improving my wrestling game. From all points of view, from wrestling, getting up, putting someone down, defending the takedowns, working off the cage, things of that nature. I've been going to Church Street Boxing and working on some kickboxing with some new faces over there. Jason Strout, who's also a kickboxer from New York, and just also working with another Filipino. His name's Christian Romulus, a pro Muay Thai fighter from Brooklyn. Just mixing it up. I'm working also at Belmore Kickboxing. Where they have a cage over there. I'm working with Ryan LaFlair. Some names just to throw at you. Some local fighters from Brooklyn and from Long Island and New York in general. So I'm really I'm switching things up a little, and I'm really feeling confident. I'm working a lot in the cage. I'm getting a good environment. I'm switching up a little bit with my coaching, and I'm feeling good progress.
Wow, man, sounds like a very busy schedule. So, do you still work at the hospital?
Say that again?
Oh, so do you still work at the hospital? I mean, that sounds like a busy schedule as it is.
I do work at the hospital. Every now and then I'm at Memphis. Nothing full time. I work MRI, CT, in contrast nursing, or I do intervention radiology. But I usually work only on Sundays. And so you need like a holiday, like just in December, a few people were on vacation, so I picked up a few shifts. So I'm not letting the nursing go. I recently graduated downstate with my BSN in nursing. Before I had my associates in nursing, now I have my BSN.
Oh, wow, congratulations, man.
Thanks. So that was like a one-day-a-week thing I was doing that I promised my parents I would continue to do. So, I'm still aiming for the top and still always progressing in all the art forms, man.
That's good, because at least you still have that balance, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I sure do.
So, what's the battle plan against Rob Emerson?
Well, I definitely respect Rob Emerson. He's a little bit more experienced than me, but we both came from the show. We started our UFC careers from the show. I think he has some, he's willing to go out there and bang. I heard his philosophy from one of his fights was, you smash me, I smash you. Like he's willing to take a couple of shots, and he goes the distance a couple of times with a few different tough opponents. So I mean, if it's going to be a battle of attrition, and he wants to just go out there and battle it out for 3 rounds, if he thinks he's going to outpace me, that's not going to happen. So, I'm going out there ready to fight 5 rounds. Actually, my body is tip-top shape. My weight is good. I did a mock weight cut just a few days ago. I had a 6 sparring session the day after. I did the whole simulation, and I felt great. I'm ready to go anytime.
Awesome, man. What can you give us like just like a playful prediction? You know what I mean, of how things are gonna go down? Because I personally predict like a submission, a rear naked chokehold or something of that nature. You know what I mean?
I like that. I like the rear naked choke prediction. I'm gonna go with submission as well. I have been working on my takedowns. I really don't plan on shooting in and taking them down. I plan on using my best takedown would be my right cross to the chin. So it might be a couple of punches or kicks to drop him and then submit him when he's dizzy on his back. It could be something like that. That's my prediction. But you know what I predict? I 100% predict that I'm going to go out there and I'm going to have some fun. I think that 2009 has been a tough year for me, coming off of a few different issues of weight cutting and passing out and losing the Escudero thing and controversial losses, just a whole bundle of stuff, and I really wasn't having a good time. I kind of forgot why I was fighting in '09. And now I really, I'm going to go out there. 2010 is going to be a fun year for me. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to have a good time. I love fighting, and I'm really looking forward to it. The enjoyable factor of it, and that's why I fight. I don't fight because I have to fight. I fight because I enjoy it. It's my passion. I love it. So, it's just unfortunate that Rob Emerson's going to have to be the person to feel that, because I'm going to have some fun out there. I tell you that much.
Yeah, man. I love hearing that, because you know what they say, man. It's the diamond don't crack under pressure. So I appreciate that you said that. Yeah, 2009 was a trying year for you, but to hear you right now, it's almost like, you know what I mean? You still have that hunger coming from that Ultimate Fighter show. So that's good, man. And yeah, man, best of luck to you. So let's talk about the sinkable episode that you had during your last scheduled fight. Is that a thing of the past? And what steps have you taken to prevent that?
Well, it's definitely a thing of the past. I was known as Fainting Phillipe not only one time, but it happened again. So I definitely saw all the professionals. I've seen a neurologist, a cardiologist. I've seen my private doctor. I've seen a lot of specialists, and it basically came down to an issue of maybe cutting too much weight. It's not a medical problem where I have a problem with my sugar or anything, or I have seizures. I definitely didn't suffer from a seizure, and I don't have any type of issues like that. It's coming down to a problem where I'm probably going to have to just walk around a little bit lighter and just replenish my body a lot more strategically. I linked up with a nutritionist, P.R. Cole, and she directed me how to, step by step to replenish and the right ways to do it. So I'm doing it. I did the mock weight cut, and I felt really good. And I'm really happy how it happened. So I'm going to just stick with that, and I think it's never going to happen again. I can assure that. All I have to do this time is make it to the octagon, and once that cage door shuts, I will win this fight.
Right on, man, and I believe that too, man. 2010 will definitely be your year. So let's talk about other topics outside yourself. Can you actually? I just want to get your thoughts on certain people. When you hear the word, the name Dana White, what comes to your mind?
When I hear the name Dana White,
yep.
What comes to my mind? I'd say, what comes to mind? I'd say, wow, the boss, the man. That's what comes to my mind. That's the boss. That's the man. That's
Because a lot of people criticize Dana. You know what I mean? A lot of people Dana got his share of haters. I mean, you've been around Dana. Can you describe us how Dana is based on what you've seen? You know what I mean?
Well, Dana, I'd say, if I were to, how is he? Let's see. I've met him so many occasions, and I'd say Dana, to me, has been a really nice guy. And what he's into is he wants to make sure that the fighters are fighting and the fighters are giving their best performance. He doesn't want to see guys running away or not giving it their all. He wants to go. He really promotes the aspect of, hey, just go out there, give it your all. I want a good show. So, and he took care of me, and the UFC takes care of me. So, other people have their issues, and there's going to be critics of all kinds, and with different attitudes and different perspectives. And I'm not saying that they don't have a good fight or their perspective is wrong. But from my perspective, Dana has been a great guy to me. He's been a great boss, and he has a lot of faith in me, and I'm going to continue to do my best just so I can impress the fans, impress the UFC, and impress Dana also himself.
Right on, man. And how about your coach during the Ultimate Fighter? He's fighting in a couple of weeks. How about Antonio Minotauro Nogueira? What do you think about him?
I'd say he's a big teddy bear, man.
Really?
He's a lovable guy. It's so hard to, when he lost to Mir, I felt so bad, and I saw him in that situation getting hurt and stuff, because he's such a lovable guy. And Kane is a really tough fighter.